Guys, I'm here at work, and let me tell y'all something. There is a very spiritual warfare going on, right? We all know that, but one of my coworkers said he ain't gonna do nothing that nobody else don't want to do. For instance, if somebody else ain't baking cookies, then he ain't gonna bake no cookies. Somebody else ain't gonna clean the restroom, he ain't gonna clean the restroom. Let me tell you the difference between walking in the spirit and walking in the flesh. See, the flesh is gonna tell you that you ain't gonna do nothing for nobody else until you get something in return. But when you walk in the spirit, you care about what those people are gonna get. Like me, I ain't worried about what the next person does. I'm worried about what I do on my shift, right? So if the morning people don't want to bake cookies and the night people do, then the next shift ain't gonna get no cookies, right? So my way of thinking is this: Forget everybody else and what they think. Do the cookies because you want that person to have cookies with their coffee. Do the task at your job. Don't look at what the next shift is doing. Don't look at what the last person did. Look at what you're doing, because when you stand in front of God, you're going to be judged about what you did by your works. You're going to be able to stand there and say, well, so-and-so didn't bake no cookies. So guess what? No, God is looking at the condition of your heart. You know what I mean? And so today, if you're at a job and you see a lot of stuff that's going unfair, because I promise you, I've been in so many situations recently where there's a lot of unfair stuff. But we got to remember that God is always looking. And it's those times, and that's how you gain character, is what you go through. Don't be worried about what the next person is not doing or what they're doing at their job. You continue to do the next right thing. Because when you stand in front of him, he going to look at you and say, good job, my well and faithful servant. It's those small little areas. If you could discipline yourself in small little areas, such as stop worrying about what the next person is doing at their job. So what if it seems like they're getting more hours? So what if it seems like they're getting away with something? You know, they're the ones that are going to, I'm telling you, there ain't nothing going on in the dark that's not going to be exposed to the light. But I know there's a lot of injustice in the workplace, guys. I go through it every day, you know, but I have to remain who I am in Christ. I got to remember that I'm not like the world. I'm not walking in the flesh. I'm walking in the spirit. And when you start to walk in the spirit, yeah, you have to train your spirit, because sometimes, you know, JoJo and KK and Susu want you to go back to who you used to be, because you got to remember, you're not flesh. You're not wrestling that person. You're wrestling the spirit inside of that person. So continue to keep your head and focus on Jesus Christ. And if there's injustice in the workplace, don't talk about people. Pray about it and see how God will move for you. Ooh. I had my breakfast stuck on my lips. Anyways, y'all have a blessed Wednesday.